Join me in a salute to the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. May we have a roll call, please?
Mrs. Duckworth? Present. Mr. Platt?
Here.
Mr. Ravitz? Mrs. Cito? Here. Mayor Minota?
Here.
This meeting is being held in accordance with the requirements of the Open Public Meetings Act. Due notice of this meeting has been published by the clerk in both the Courier Post and Inquirer newspapers, as well as electronic notice as required by law. Also, a copy of the annual meeting notice has been posted on the bulletin board outside the Township Clerk's office.
Thank you. Our first matter this evening is the first reading of an ordinance amending the schedule of fees for 2025. Do I have a motion on the first reading of that ordinance?
So moved.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? So carried. Next is public comment for resolutions only. If anyone has a comment regarding any of our resolutions this evening, please come forward.
Seeing no one on resolutions, move to close public portion.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Public portion for resolutions is closed. Our resolutions this evening are resolution number 54-25, authorizing the cancellation of appropriations retroactive to December 31, 2024. Resolution number 55-25, amending certain records of the tax collector. Resolution number 56-25, authorizing an execution agreement between the New Jersey Department of Community Affairs and the Township of Voorhees Community Center Program. Resolution number 57-25, authorizing the Township of Voorhees to enter into a shared services agreement with the Borough of Somerdale for a CO2 sewer license operator. Resolution number 58-25, authorizing execution of a shared services agreement with the Voorhees Township Public Schools for the provision of school safety and security services. Number 59-25, authorizing execution of a shared services agreement with Eastern Camden County Regional High School for the provisions of school safety and security services. Number 60-25, authorizing execution of a shared services agreement with Kelman Brown Academy for the provision of school safety and security services. Resolution number 61-25, authorizing execution of a shared services agreement with Congregation Bethel for the provision of school safety and security services. Number 62-25, authorizing the execution of a lease agreement between the Township of Voorhees and Virtua West Jersey Health System for a mobile intensive care unit. Resolution 63-25, authorizing the purchase of one replacement submersible pump from Reiner Pump Systems through the North Jersey Wastewater Cooperative Pricing System. Number 64-25, authorizing the purchase of a steel gable shelter for Rabinowitz Park from MRC through the ESCNJ Regional Cooperative Pricing Agreement. Resolution 65-25, amending resolution number 250-24 to reflect a change in the amount to be $210,209.88. Resolution 66-25, authorizing the award of a bid to Evaqua Water Technologies, LLC for bioxide. Resolution number 67-25, authorizing the settlement of a reverse tax appeal for Block 20, Lot 18. Resolution 68-25, authorizing support for a recycling facility at Block 39, Lot 9, within the Township of Voorhees, DP Cherry LLC recycling facility. Number 69-25, appointing Craig Falstick to the position of Supervising Emergency Medical Technician for Voorhees Township. Resolution number 70-25, appointing Michael Jankowski to the position of part-time Emergency Medical Technician in the Voorhees Township Fire Department. Resolution number 71-25, appointing Valora Wong to the position of part-time Emergency Medical Technician in the Voorhees Township Fire Department. Resolution 72-25, appointing John Doobie to the temporary position of Supervisor Public Works in the Department of Public Works. Resolution 73-25, appointing Robert Reamer to the temporary position of Inventory Control Clerk in the Department of Public Works. Resolution number 74-25, appointing Nicholas Canizares to the position of Deputy Tax Assessor in the Tax Assessor's Department. Resolution number 75-25, accepting the retirement of Carmen Del Palazzo from the Voorhees Township Police Department. Resolution number 76-25, amending the Emergency Management Coordinator list for Voorhees Township. Resolution number 77-25, authorizing the award of a fair and open contract for grant writing services. Do I have a motion for those resolutions?
Motion.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Is there any discussion?
Mr. Mayor, I just want to express on the resolutions regarding the school safety, gratitude to our PD, our chief. He's been a longstanding supporter of that initiative of the township, and our school administration for their joint commitment to the community safety. I think their efforts in having children in our schools not only ensure a safe learning environment and deter potential issues, but also give us all a sense of safety and security, which is kind of hard to find today. So thank you, Chief.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We've been ahead of the curve with that, which makes me and us very proud. Any
I
other?
I do. I second those comments, and also wanted to add, in connection with the change in title for 2 of our Department of Public Works employees, just wanted to thank the leadership in our administration and our HR team, as well as our Public Works Department, specifically vehicle maintenance, for their communication and help in getting those items done. So thank you for that.
Any other discussion? Hearing none of those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? So carried. There's no need for an executive session this evening. Next is approval of our minutes of December 30th, 2024, our municipal court report for November 2024, our registrar's report for November 2024, our tax collector's report for December 2024, our treasurer's report for November 2024, and approval of bills for January 13th, 2025. Do I have a motion for those?
Motion.
Second.
Motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none of those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? So carried. Next is comments from our committee. Any additional comments from our committee this evening?
Go Birds.
Go Birds. Go Birds. We do have a proclamation that we're going to present at the end, but before we get to that, there is a portion for public comment. If anyone from the public has any comments this evening, please come forward.
Of course I do.
Hi, Charles.
Hello.
Nice to see you.
You won't like what I want to say, but it seems to me like you're running a dictatorship here. There's hardly any comments about these motions. Did you do that in the so-called executive session?
Well, we had an opportunity for comments before I went through all the resolutions.
We don't even know what the resolutions are. We haven't seen in writing what they are. We don't know, for example,
They're all available, sir.
And they are on the
what the
website.
schedule of fees are for 2025.
They're all available, sir,
Where are they available?
on the website.
I don't have access to that.
Okay, well, we
You can
make
reach out to the.
Yeah, you can
have
reach
them
out
at
to the
we
clerk.
lost
The clerk's office can give you every copies of everything you need to look at.
We should have it ready here, right here in this meeting, before this meeting starts.
So we work off of electronic notices now. All of our meetings are publicized in the paper, but other than that, our notices and copies are electronic. But if you request a copy, our clerk always has them available the Friday before the meeting. So all of those items would be available to you at Town Hall on Friday.
Thank you.
Sure.
You're welcome.
I think we all would like a copy of it, but I shouldn't speak for the other people here, but I am speaking for the other people here. I have something to add to what I said last Tuesday. That is, it is appalling to me that the Township of Voorhees senior citizen buses do not stop at Echelon Care and Rehabilitation Center, and most likely other senior citizen residences. I hope that you can appropriate enough money so that that we all get serviced by the Voorhees Township senior citizen buses. If you have to buy more buses, and especially hire more bus drivers. Last time I talked with the coordinator of the senior services for this township, there were only 2 bus drivers. We need more bus drivers. I just want to repeat that. So, township committee meeting seems like more like a meeting of the, I said a dictatorship, a meeting of the presidium of the USSR. Sorry if you don't like that. I also want to say, last week, when there were motions made, and I think tonight also, I believe, I could be wrong, I'll admit I could be wrong, but it's proper parliamentary procedure, and I consider this meeting to be a parliamentary procedure, that the person who makes a motion doesn't vote on her or his motion. You have to look that up in Robert's Rules of Order. Do you use Robert's Rules of Order here?
Absent a conflict, we're all entitled to vote on our resolutions. We're actually required to vote if we're present unless we specifically abstain. So the rules that we have to follow by state rules, Robert's Rules applies to certain things where there's missing components under the legislative acts, but we are permitted to make a motion. The only reason that I would have to abstain or not be able to vote on my own motion is for a personal reason or a conflict reason. But otherwise, we are entitled, and in fact, I think expected by our constituents to vote on all motions before the body.
So you just said state law requires you, all the committee members to vote on it, including the mayor and deputy mayor, is that correct?
That there's no prohibition on us voting on our own motion.
Correct.
Anyway, could you please install a clock here in this courtroom?
Right there.
I haven't seen it yet.
Right there. It's over there.
Well, it should be facing the audience.
Okay, we'll take care of that for you,
Yep,
sir.
that's easy.
Can you take care of that? Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay.
All right.
Happy New Year.
Thank you.
Before we get to our proclamation, any other public comment?
Seeing none, I move to the proclamation.
Second.
Is that a motion to close?
Close public
Yes.
portion.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Under Robert's Rules of Order.
Public portion is closed. This evening, we are proud to present a proclamation naming this as South Jersey, or Muslim Heritage Month, and I'm going to read the proclamation before we present it. The rich history and cultural contributions of Muslim Americans have profoundly shaped the social, economic, and cultural fabric of our nation. Muslim Americans have made significant contributions to fields such as science, medicine, technology, the arts, education, and public service. The South Jersey Muslim Heritage Festival, to be held on January 25th, serves as a shining example of community engagement, cultural celebration, and unity. This festival highlights the importance of promoting education, inclusivity, and mutual respect. By designating January as Muslim Heritage Month, we reaffirm our commitment to fostering a society where all individuals are respected, valued, and empowered to contribute fully to the shared future of our communities. Now, therefore, I, Mayor Michael McNona, and the Township Committee of the Township of Voorhees do hereby proclaim January as Muslim Heritage Month and encourage all citizens to observe this month by celebrating the achievements, resilience, and enduring contributions of Muslim Americans, and to take part in activities such as the South Jersey Muslim Heritage Festival that promote education, unity, and cultural exchange. Signed, Mayor Michael McNona. So we're proud to make that happen. Quite a few people here.
Yeah, thank you, Mayor. Actually, if I could say, I wanted to thank specifically the Voice organization for your assistance. You're instrumental in helping us draft this. Also, thank you kindly for the invitation to the January 25th, the January 25th event. And I'm wondering if I don't see any of my friends and colleagues that I work with from Voice, but if there is someone here from Voice who could accept it, we would appreciate that. Thank you. Oh, hey, you're here. Oh, I didn't see you. Hi.
We'd be happy to get a picture if that's okay. We'll come down there. It's easier. Why don't we all go?
I'm sorry.
I didn't see you. So it's okay. Do you want us to go this way? Zahra and Shahnaz are also on board.
Anybody who wants to get the picture, you're welcome.
They belong to you? You come right up here, yeah? You got it.
All right, everybody look at the camera.
I've never met in person. My name is A.S. Salem. Very nice to meet you. Absolutely. Talk to you.
I will be there.
Thank you.